So what we're looking at today is naming ionic compounds. I want to remind you of the periodic table that we colored in here. This is helpful to figuring out if you need Roman numerals or not when you're writing an ionic compound. So you can see here anything in mine that is yellow is what we call a fixed charge. That means no Roman numeral is needed. The charge that is written on the top is the one that it is always the charge. Now a couple exceptions to this is zinc, which is always a +2. Silver, which is always a +1, and cadmium, which is also a +2. So none of these ones in mine that is yellow needs Roman numerals. Now all the pink are fluctuating charges, meaning they do need Roman numerals when you write their name, and you're going to see Roman numerals in their name when you're writing their formula. Okay, so let's try a couple examples here. So if we're working with BaBr2, first thing you want to do is, as the directions say, unseparate or uncrisscross. So you're going to take your charge and pull it back up. Remember, if there's no charge there, you can assume that's a 1. So that makes a Ba with a 2 and a Br with a 1. We can always remember that our first is a plus and our second is a negative. So we have a cation, which is the metal, and an anion, which is the nonmetal. And then we can just write the names. And since this is barium, and if you look at barium right here, it is always a +2. No Roman numerals needed. Barium, bromide, IDE ending with these. Now iron, chloride here, we can take the charges, we can bring them back up, uncrisscross them, write what they are. Now, if you look at iron on your periodic table, you can see that in this case it's pink, or it's in our transition metal area. Therefore, you need Roman numerals to indicate the charge. So we can write this one as iron 3, because you write the charge that that metal is, chloride. Let's do one more metal here. I'm going to go ahead and skip down to Fei2. So again, you can uncrisscross, pulling that up. So the Fe is a +2, the I is a -1. Since iron is, again, a Roman numeral needed transition metal, you're going to put that in the name. Iron 2 iodide. So you can see iron here is a case of 3 because of the 3, but iron here is the case of a 2. Again, you have to use your formula to figure out which charge it is by uncrisscrossing and then naming what you have there. These other metals, again, you want to make sure if it's in a fixed category or if it's in a transitional metal category, and then that will help you name it.